Hello, mate. Someone's O has to go. Was that a good London accent? Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to All That MMA today. I'm going to be giving you my prediction for UFC Fight Night Evloev versus Murphy. Come on, as a British fan, the UFC London card is a banger. A lot of people are hating on it. I'm going to give my predictions on it. Let's get into it. Before we do get started, this poster is so elite, bro. I like it a lot. You can see on the thumbnail for this video that there's a lot of inspiration from this poster in the thumbnail. It's just super cool, man. The colours are nice. The background being purple, sick. I don't know why I think that's so sick with the yellow and the blue. I don't know, man. They've hypnotised the British people. It's crazy. Also, I'm going to be at this event. First ever time at UFC event. Let's get into my predictions. Alright, man. These first two fights on the card. I'm not bloody going through these, man. I don't know who these people are. Both British ones. They can win. Right now, what's the good stuff? Joking, but Shamrock versus Abdul Karim Al Salwadi. Who the fuck is that guy? Shamrock, though. I like Shamrock. I like Riley. I like Petipin, but all those guys from Next Gen, I like them all. The Cage Warriors ones, the UFC ones, all cool. I like all of them. And I will be predicting Shamrock to win this fight. I think Shamrock has what it takes to win the fight. Both these guys in the primes. Shamrock's got great grappling, but he just hasn't used it really yet in the UFC. He tried to strike with that guy, that prospect, and obviously lost. That guy's a prospect. I don't know why they gave Shamrock him in his first fight. But this is a very winnable fight for Shamrock. Even on the feet. On the ground, I think Shamrock wins. Probably by decision, let's say 29-28. Louis Sullivan, Volta Walker victim versus Brando Pericic. Pericic this is his debut in the UFC, unless he already beat someone. Did he beat Denzel Freeman, actually? I think that's who he beat. Be a Louis Sullivan, Volta Walker victim. Obviously won't be getting heel hook this time, I don't think. But I don't know if I pick him to win this, though. I think Brando Pericic, Bear, whatever his name is, I think he's very good. I think he's going to be a problem, but heavyweight from Australia. Am I picking against someone from England / Scotland already? Am I? Yeah, I actually will. I think Brando Pericic will win this fight by knockout, second round, third round. If it goes to decision, heavyweight division's dead, man. All the fights keep going to decision. Why? Right, Montas Kondrativicius. I'm actually going with names today. Versus Antonio Trocoli. They want Trocoli slimed and out of the UFC, I think. That's actually insane. They'll actually do that fight. Yeah, I don't think Trocoli's winning. We'll go with, I don't really know, Montas Kondrativicius very well, but yeah, I'll go with him we'll go with knockout in round 1, I guess. Right now, I know, Bing Bang Bosh Shama. Mario Pinto versus Felipe Franco. DWCS coming off a nice win, maybe even a loss, and they're bringing him in. I can't remember. Mario Pinto was meant to fight Mick Parkin, but Mick Parkin got injured, had to withdraw. That's obviously a teammate of Aspinall. So a teammate of Aspinall versus another guy from London would have been a cool fight. I think Mario Pinto would have slimed him out still, but the prediction for this fight is no different. Mario Pinto's getting around one slime out. He's very good. Like, very, very good. Powerful as hell as well. Right, next fight, Nathaniel Wood, Lasoni Kieta. One day, Nathaniel Wood will be fighting a ranked opponent, and not someone coming into his debut. He also was meant to have another debut against Patricio Pitbull and missed weight. What? Why are you giving him to Nathaniel Wood? Nathaniel Wood's sliming him out, though. Swear to God, Nathaniel Wood hasn't got many finishes in the UFC, but he's finishing this boom. This octagon boom. Fuck him. One day we'll get Nathaniel Wood up on a main card somewhere. Just please, his next fight. If he wins this fight, give him a ranked opponent. Just anyone. Give him anyone in the rankings. He beats him. Another one of my favourites here, Mason Jones versus Alex Sola. The Sola guy's pretty good though, isn't he? But I think Mason Jones is easy money. I think by decision though. I think it'll be a very tough fight. I actually can't wait to watch some of these fights live, bro. If a single one of the fighters I like loses, I'm leaving the arena. The O2's not going to see me again. But yeah, Mason Jones. I'm going to go with decision. 29-28. Alright, to me, this main card is pretty stacked. There's names on here. There's Ronan Mosvar, obviously. One of the best main events you could probably do in the UFC right now. Luke Riley shouldn't be co-maining. I think MVP should be co-maining against Sam Patterson. Sam Patterson's one of my favourite fights too. MVP. Io Baraneski coming off that fun as hell fight against Ibo Aslan. Slamming out Austin Lane. We'll get to it in a second. CLD. Curtis Campbell. Such a sick card. We'll go ahead and start off with the first fight of the night. Curtis Campbell versus Danny Silva. 1-0 in the UFC. Well, contender series for Curtis Campbell versus 10-2 in pro overall for Danny Silva. I think this is going to be a close fight. Curtis Campbell's good though. He's very good. He's 5'9". The height difference is there a little bit. Doesn't really matter though. As long as you reach his chin, it's fine. I don't know much about this fight, but I know Curtis Campbell looked great in his DWCS fight to get into the UFC, so I'll pick him by, let's say, submission. Start the main card off well, round 2, I guess. Roman Fraud Leadsay versus Christian Leroy Duncan. CLD, one of my favourite fights to watch. CLD coming off that massive slime out over Marco Tulio. That was such a fun fight for me to watch. It was in the Apex, I'm pretty sure. Nasty knockout. He's knocked out people like Eric Anders, who retired recently last weekend. Roman Fraud Leadsay got choked out by Fluffy in his last fight, I want to say. That was his last fight. Had a tough fight with Marvin Vettori, maybe, and won it, I want to say. Coming from Georgia. I think Marab's actually going to be at UFC London for a meet and greet on Thursday. Probably going to be supporting Roman Dolidze in his corner since he is from Georgia. The reach difference is there in both legs and arms reach, obviously. They're both 6'2" though. I have to back CLD. He's on a nice streak. Roman Fodley's is on his way out of the UFC with these performances he keeps having. Yeah, CLD, slime out, round 1. This might be the easiest fight on the card to predict. Ibo Baraneski versus Austin Lane. Austin Lane cannot fight for shit, in my opinion. Pretty sure Mario Pinto slimed him out in his debut. Baraneski's good, man. That fight with Ibo Aslan was amazing. Such a funny fight to watch. Knocking each other down left, right, and centre. Of course, Ibo Baraneski gets the finish in the first round, obviously. First, minute or so of the fight. Insane fight. Such a fun fight to watch. I will be picking him to win this. Obviously, he's got power in his hands. We've seen that in his debut. If Austin Lane somehow wins this, that's crazy. But I think the crowd will go nuts if Baraneski wins this fight. Since the UK has a massive Polish population. One of my best friends is Polish. Shout out. He knows who he is if you're watching this. Ooh, the reach difference is there, though, for sure. Austin Lane's 6'6". Wasn't he a former NFL player, though, so makes sense, to be fair. Yeah, man. I'll go with Iwo Baraneski by first round knockout. Arena's going to go wild. I'm going to go wild. Let's go! The featured fight of the night. Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson. Why do these two have to fight each other, man? I like both of them so much. You got Sparkles from CS2. Bit of a niche reference there, but that's what I think Sam Patterson is. Then you have Michael Venom Page. Go to the UK MMA fighter. One of the greatest of all time in British MMA. He's himself a UFC belt, man. Wants it at welterweight. Probably could get it at 185. Not against Kamzat, to be fair. Probably could get it at welterweight. Probably not against Islam Makhachev, to be fair. They're both 6'3". The experience is there for by 11 plus fights for Michael Venom Page. In terms of the leg reach is in favour of Patterson. Arm reach in favour of Michael Venom Page. Ah, man, two British guys, man. It's going to piss me off no matter who loses this. I think Michael Venom Page... I'm actually going to pick an upset here. I'm going to pick Sam Patterson to beat MVP. I'm going to pick him to just catch him and put him out. Something big. There's the age difference there. I think Sam Patterson's in his prime. MVP's on the back end of his career. Doesn't look like it, though, based on the last few performances. But I'm going to pick Sam Patterson to win. I like MVP a lot. I love MVP. But I think Sam Patterson's going to win the fight. I think it's going to be an upset. I like to pick upsets on the card and then it happens. I could just be sat here glazing MVP, but Sam Patterson's very good. 4 first-round finishes in his last 4 fights. 14-2 overall. I think he's a prospect, man. I think he gets the win. I think he gets into the welterweight rankings. I think he goes on a charge up the welterweight rankings. Maybe becomes a gatekeeper in the top 10. Maybe he goes on to challenge for a top 5 spot in a fight night main event or something like that in the future. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight, this fight, for sure. Maybe MPV just does this thing in styles on him. Gets him out of there, gets the highlight finish he's been looking for. Could happen. But yeah, I'm going to pick Sam Patterson by finish. Round 2 or 3. I think Sam Patterson's going to get bloodied up. Going to get pieced up on the feet for a bit. Then just land something that hurts MVP and puts him out. Alright, the bit of an undeserving co-main event. But Luke Riley versus Michael Oswald Jr. I swear Oswald Jr. only won his last fight in, where was it, Rio? Because his opponent's hand was apparently broken. It looked like it in the fight because he didn't use the hand at all. I don't know, man. Luke Riley coming off a slime out of Bogdan Guskov? No, that's a fucking light heavyweight. Bogdan Grad is who he beat by knockout. Got controlled on the ground in the first round, but overall it was a good performance from Luke Riley when he got his hands moving in the second round. He just needs to come out and be confident and get someone like Michael Oswald Jr. I think these guys are both strikers, and I think they're trying to set up Luke Riley for a finish, for a slime out finish, which is what I will go with. I'll go with Luke Riley by finishing there. Don't want to be cheeky and say first round, or do I want to say second round? I'm going to say first round, fuck it, sure. I haven't really seen Oswald Jr. fight so much. I don't think he's ever been finished, though. So if Luke Riley can finish him for the first time in his career, that'd be pretty good. And Luke Riley's, of course, undefeated. Michael Oswald Jr. can beat him, then crazy. Alright, now this is one of the best fights you can make in the UFC right now. The main event! Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. There was some speculation about Movsar being able to make it into England or not, based on him not having a passport visa thing ready, but he's sorted, he's ready to go. He's going to be in England. I can't wait for this fight, man. I think Lerone can win it, man. It might just be English bias, but I think he can win it. I know he's been held down by people like Ige and stuff like that before in the past, but someone's has to go. I don't want it to be Lerone's. I think Volk's going to be here to push a narrative of this being his next fight. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said that on the Mighty Cast. The height is in Lerone Murphy's favour. I thought they were both the same height, but Movsar's 2 inches shorter. He's from Russia, obviously. Great grappler, great wrestler. But his last 3 fights against who? Like Arnold Allen and Diego Lopez. There's an argument that he lost all 3 of those fights. I think Lerone Murphy would beat Diego Lopez and Arnold Allen, maybe? I think that'd be a close fight. I don't want to see him fight ever. Please don't do that. And yeah, I think Lerone Murphy could beat any of them. He's undefeated for a reason. He's got that 1 draw on his debut against that guy in maybe Abu Dhabi. Can't remember though. Also, I was undefeated, of course, beating everyone they put in front of him. Very inactive though. He's got more cancelled fights than he does fights in the UFC, which... not a good showing, man. They should probably cut him. I'm joking, obviously. It's going to be a good fight. I want to pick Lerone to win, so I will. Not a big fan of Movsar, so I'm not too upset with not picking him to win this fight, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to go Tyrone Murphy by... Man, dude survived being shot in the face and getting hit by a car. Here's the third miracle. He's going to slime out Mosver Evloev. He's called the miracle for a reason. Let's go Tyrone Murphy. Big up. That's my prediction for this fight. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching this prediction video for UFC London 2026. Can't wait to be there. It's going to be such a sick card. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!